Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about something I'm pretty sure we all feel, that midweek energy crash. You know what I'm talking about. We're going to explore a really powerful but super simple idea for protecting your focus and, just beating that classic Wednesday slump. All right, let's get into it. Does this one sound familiar? Oh man, it's that exact feeling, right? You're halfway through the week, Friday feels like it's a million miles away, and your motivation? Yeah, it's pretty much gone. We've all been there, right? Staring at the calendar, letting out that big, heavy sigh. And listen, it is not just in your head, I promise. All that stress that builds up, the never-ending to-do lists, the constant pings and notifications from all our devices. I mean, by the time Wednesday rolls around, our mental bandwidth is just completely stretched to its limit. We feel kind of frayed, unfocused and just totally drained. So what's the fix then? What can we do about it? Well, the answer is actually beautifully simple. And spoiler alert, it is not about just pushing harder. It's about strategically taking a step back. It is all about the power of the pause. So the midweek pause, what is it? Look, it's not some week-long vacation or a super complicated ritual you have to learn. Nope. It's just a simple, conscious, intentional moment that you carve out for yourself. That's it. Think of it like hitting a reset button for your brain so you can protect your most valuable resource, your energy, for the rest of the week. Okay, that sounds great in theory, right? But how do we actually do it? Well, here's the good news. Putting this into practice is way easier than you think. It really just breaks down into 3 simple, totally actionable resets that literally anyone can try. First, a mindful break. Second, a digital disconnect. And third, a little bit of fresh air. That is it. Just 3 small actions, but trust me, each one has a huge potential impact on your week. So let's break these down. 2 minutes. Seriously, that's it. We are not talking about some half-hour meditation session you have to cram into your already packed calendar. Nope, this is about finding just 120 seconds to intentionally break that cycle of constant mental noise. Just closing your eyes and focusing on your breath, that alone can interrupt the stress response and give the part of your brain that handles focus and decisions a desperately needed moment to reboot. The barrier to entry here, it's basically 0. All right, next up, you gotta create a hard digital boundary. Think about it. Your lunch break is a natural pause in the day, but it only really counts as rest if you aren't just replacing work stress with digital stress. Endlessly scrolling through emails or social media, that stuff keeps your brain on high alert. So the tip is simple. Put the phone down. Close the laptop. Give your mind and your eyes a real break. And finally, number 3, change your scenery. Just stepping outside, even for 5 minutes, can work wonders. I mean, the natural light helps regulate your body clock, and there's actually a ton of science that shows even a brief moment in a natural environment can totally replenish your ability to focus. It's a powerful way to interrupt that pattern, both physically and mentally, and it really helps you feel less stuck. Okay, so those practices are fantastic, right? But to make them really stick, we need to talk about the mindset behind it all. And honestly, this might be the most crucial part of this whole thing. We have to fundamentally redefine what rest even means to us. This slide really nails the mental shift we need to make. So many of us are trapped by this old myth that if we're not actively producing something, we're just wasting time. And that belief, it creates so much guilt around taking even a simple break. But here's the new reality. Rest is what enables high-quality work. It's not the opposite of work at all. It's the process of refueling for it. Just let that sink in for a second. Rest isn't wasted time, it's refueling. It's so simple but so powerful. When you start seeing your breaks not as some kind of luxury, but as an essential, non-negotiable part of how you perform, just like putting gas in a car before a long trip, everything changes. So let's do a quick recap. First off, that midweek slump, it's a real thing, and you are definitely not alone in feeling it. Second, a simple, intentional pause is your secret weapon to reset your energy. And maybe most importantly of all, remember that breaks are not a waste. They are essential for refueling your mind. So that brings us back to you. Now that you've got the framework, what's your midweek pause going to look like? What's one simple thing you can do this Wednesday to hit that reset button for yourself? Hey, it could be one of the things we talked about, or something completely different. The best pause is always the one you actually take. Thanks for tuning in.